Now, I'm self-employed, so that means that my income is completely variable and it is difficult to plan out how I'm going to do my budget. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do that, or at least how I do it. I mean, I might be doing it wrong, who knows? Hi guys, girls, non-binaries, welcome to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira, and on this channel, we talk about budgeting, paying down debt, and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun over here, bestie. We really do. So normally, when I do my prospective budget, so the budget that I think I'm going to do for the next month, I do it in my little A5 sticker book. This is what June's looks like, and I am going to be transitioning into something new. These are still available on my Etsy store. They really work for a lot of people. This design is sold out, but there is a new updated design. But yeah, I'm not going to be using this one. I'm going to upgrade what I do. I'm so in love with this. Bestie, this is my A4 budget planner. The quality. Can you bend it? No. She's made of concrete, bestie. Okay, she's not made of concrete, but I'm so in love with this. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a full flip through of this bad boy because she's a stunner and she is going to get me through the next 6 months with my budget. And I'm just beyond in love. Like, look at the size of her. Like, oh. So in today's video, we're doing two things. We're doing a flip through of the new budget booklet, the A4 budget booklet that's available on my store right now. And then we're going to be going ahead and doing July's budget. Now, July's important because it's my birthday. I need to make sure that I give myself a little bit of money to do the things that I want to do. But also, I've got goals and I want to achieve them, and I want to achieve them quick. But also, I know that I'm probably going to finish my 26 envelope challenge, and I'm probably going to finish my 100 envelope challenge. So what do I do with that money in the future? So I need to have a think about that, and I'm going to do that with you. So should we go ahead, bestie, and should we get budgeting? Okay, so before we get into doing the budget, what I want to do is I want to show you my new, just absolutely stunning A4 planner that I have available on my Etsy store right now. I just look at it and I'm so happy. I am going to be using this for the next 6 months, but I'm still going to produce stickers for the people that like to use the A5 version. So just for a size comparison, it is literally double the size. So let's first talk about the outside. So the outside, so the front page and the back page are literally just so robust. They are on 2000 micron board and they are wrapped, and they're also laminated in an anti-scuff coating. We have a really rigid white wire bind as well, which means that every page will lie flat, so you've got this bougie budget experience. The front cover says budget 6 times because this is a 6-month planner. But if you're American, you might not notice the A5 size. So basically, US letter is slightly smaller, so 8.5 by 11. So let me just show you a size comparison. So 8.5 inches here. So it's like 2 dots of an inch wider, and then 11 is here, so it's slightly taller, so you just get a little bit more real estate. So we've got this stunning, and just, do you know what, this is gonna really be fine chucking in your bag, lobbing around, because it's just so robust. And I know it's mine and I know I'm proud of it, but the quality is something that I'm just so pleased with. So it just makes me happy that I was able to bring you something that is just so nice. And the vibrancy of this is wild. But I know you want to see what's inside, so let's go ahead and move over. So first of all, we have got this page here. This is blank. I could have put something on there, but I just didn't want it to be overwhelming. All of the pages are printed in color, and if you can feel or hear, it's 120 GSM, which is slightly less than what you'll see in this. So this is 160 GSM. In large format, you will not notice the difference. And also it is nice. You can't see any ghosting from the page behind it as well, so it's just really nice. It takes pens really nicely. I would not recommend a Sharpie, that will go through, but it is uncoated paper, so there's no sheen to it whatsoever. You're going to be able to write on any part of this with any pen, so it's absolutely beautiful. Your first page you get to is a notes page, and what you'll notice is every page is very vibrant. We've got college lines here, and we go really far up to the edge because you're not going to be putting your thumbs on it very often. It's going to be something that you're laying down flat and having a lovely experience. And as you can see, it lays flat really well. The color scheme we've gone for is rainbow. You'll see a color gradient. No two pages are the same, and there are 150 pages in here. So yeah, we've got notes here, and I wanted to include them right at the start so that you can just do whatever you want with. Some people might want to do a calendar here. They might want to write their like years worth of bills. There's so much you could do with this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with mine, but yeah. And then moving on, you have your first tracker. This is a 6-month tracker to last you the whole time that you have this binder. So it's your sinking fund 6-month tracker. And how it works is you list all of your sinking funds, and then you've got a little column 6 times for each month. So if you're starting this with me in July, you got July, August, September, October, November, December. How it works is you write your sinking fund, and then you put how much you've added in or taken out of that sinking fund that month, and then what the total is. And then you can track it across the 6 months. So then you've got your debt 6-month tracker, and then you've also got your savings 6-month tracker. Now let me tell you about this. So these are designed to fit as many people as possible. So if you're a person like me who doesn't have debt, you can either cross that out or put a sticker over it and change it to something else. Or if you ripped out this page would still flow onto that one. Yes, the lines are slightly different color, but it would still flow over. So you could completely take this page out and it would still work. So it's so universal, even though we've got writing on everything. So if you're a person that doesn't have debt, but you do track something different, you can go ahead and change that, or completely remove the page and no one would know any different. Because like it's all wire bound, you're not going to have like mess, you're not going to notice a difference in page or anything like that. So yeah, it's beautiful. And then you've got your savings 6-month tracker, and then you move to your goal. I'm going to be doing my goal page live when I review my goals at the end of June, but I'll be refreshing this page together with you. So in here you've got your big goal, and then you've got a bit of an action plan stage here, and then you've also got 4 little buckets for your bucket list. So the things that you don't really have a plan for, but they're sort of your hopes and dreams, and something that you can come back later to review. So that is the first block. And then what we do is we move into 6 separate months, which are unlettered, undated, none of that. You can move it and you could start at any time you want. Each one has a cover page, and this one says budget mode on. We've got some quotes, and I wanted to try and make sure that they didn't make me feel sick. So we haven't got "you are brilliant" or anything like that. We've got like really matter of fact. And the thing that I really hope that you get from this is that even though it is a bougie experience, yes, it's bright, it's colourful, it's impactful, yes, it's going to do all of that for you. At the same time, we've removed so much rubbish that you might see in other planners. It's just about the budget. So I hope you get that from what I'm showing you. But yeah, there's 6 different cover pages. What you might want to do is like cut them out and use them as sort of like art prints, or just as motivational things once you've finished with what's on the next page. But yeah, I really like how these look. So first off, you have your month, and this is your month at a glance. It'll work for any month. You've got a little square there to write the month or the dates in, all of that. And then you have this calendar. It is so much larger than the previous version. Like as a size comparison, like it's so much larger. So you've got so much more real estate to be able to track spends, events, whatever you want to track in this. And obviously there's a little square there for you to write the date in there. I'm going to be using stickers, but that's something that you don't have to use. You can just write it in there. You've got a column down here for your notes, so you can track different colors for different things or whatever you want to do. It's just really handy. It is a Sunday start. It's not something that I could necessarily offer in different bits, but yeah, it's a Sunday start, but I'm planning on bringing out stickers as well. But yeah, that's what we've got. And then you move into your paycheck bill tracker. Now you're going to see a lot of paycheck bill trackers because I wanted this to fit everybody. We'll talk about that in a sec. But essentially what you have here is your paycheck bill tracker, and you'll notice a big difference. So first of all, the paycheck bill tracker is here. You've got a square there to write either week 1, week 2, week 3, or the month, or whatever it is that you want to track. You've got income, you've got 4 spaces for income, and then you've got the full rest of the page for bills. You've got an envelope section here, sinking funds, which is much larger, and then here we have a combined bit. So rather than having like 2 lines for debt, whatever you're doing in your life, you've got debt or saving. So you've got space for absolutely everything. So it's just going to work like any other paycheck bill tracker. Now on the other page, we have this page here, which is half lines. And I don't know if the camera is really picking it up, but this is dot grid. So you can either use this as lines and follow the lines like it's still lined paper, or you can make a graph. There's so much space to do whatever you want to do with it. So rather than having like an envelope breakdown page every single week, because some people don't even use that, some people don't even budget in cash, so you've now got this page here and you can do whatever you want with it. So as I said, this will work for people who budget weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Yeah, so we have 5 paycheck bill trackers per month, yeah, just in case it's a 5-week month. So that's how it works. So if you are someone who only budgets once per month, you can tear these pages out. So like I said, like the previous ones, this page will flow onto this page. You don't necessarily need these pages. You could use them for like prospective budgets. You can do so much with these, but like, let's say for instance, you get paid every 2 weeks. Sometimes you'll need 2, sometimes you'll need 3. Let's say you get paid every 5 weeks. Or no, let's say if you get paid every week, sometimes you'll need 4, sometimes you'll need 5. So you could tear out 1 and they just flow onto each other. So don't worry about ripping out pages. You make it what works for you, yeah? So I just wanted to make sure that everybody has the option to have as many paycheck bill trackers as they need, yeah? They're all stunning. I don't know how you would choose which one you want. I think at the moment this one is my favorite. It reminds me of Flounder off The Little Mermaid. But yeah, you've got 5. You don't have to use all 5, but if you're one of those people who get paid every single week and you want to do a budget for every single week, it's going to work out absolutely wonderful for you. And then what we have is your check-in. So this works exactly like the other. However, you have 8 different things that you can track here. So you go all the way up to 5 weeks, even if you're not in a 5-week period, you've got 5 weeks here. And then I've added something at the bottom, which I've been shown that some people do. I know that Shadow does it, and I thought it was just such a genius idea. So basically there's an at a glancing. So here you can write down all the things that either you're tracking here or additional things that don't need quite so much detail. So there could be up to 8 extra categories that you're tracking week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5. So you can do that in addition to those, or they could be the same thing. So let's say for instance, you like to have this rollover number in there, or you like to write down how much you've spent, or whatever works for you. This can be exactly what you make of it, but yeah, that's the check-in there. So that's that done. And then what you have is your spending tracker. Now this doesn't have to be a spending tracker. You can change that, put a sticker over it, you can do whatever you want with it. But essentially what we've got is a spending tracker, and there is 2 spending trackers here. So this is a lot. You could use 1 per week, or you could just roll on. It's just so handy. So what you have is your description, what you spent the money on, what fund it came out of, the amount, how much you planned, the category it came from, and then what the balance is at the end of that fund. Yeah, so you've got double page there, and then you have another page there, but I've removed spending just in case you want to start tracking something different within the month. Maybe your sinking funds are so much that you need to track it like this, or your debt or anything like that. So it really works. But you know, for most people, they'll use 6 pages as spending. So they'll either do 1 a week or whatever, but I've left it blank just in case you wanted to label it with something different. So there's the 6 pages. And then on the last page of the month, you have a notes page to jot down any thoughts, feelings, things that you've learned, or anything like that, or you can completely change it into any type of dashboard that works for you. And then we move straight into the next month. So I'll show you another month. So this one says, do literally whatever makes you happy. And I think that's something that's really important, especially with budgeting, because people feel guilty that they might not have, you know, certain amounts in their funds or whatever. You need to do what makes you happy. So then we have a month at a glance. So yes, it's the same framework, but it's different colors for each one. So then you have budget 1, budget 2, budget 3, budget 4, budget 5, and then your check-in, which is very bright. Just look how bright these colors have turned out. And then you have your 3 spending trackers. And I really hope that you can hear the quality in the paper. This one says no bad days, and that just looks so nice as it is. I'm going to skip through all of the months, but I'm going to show you the front pages. This one says be your own sugar daddy, which is like, yes, like, we're doing it ourselves. We're not asking for help or anything like that. We're getting it done. This one says prove them wrong, and I thought that's just such a powerful statement. Prove them wrong. Even if there's not people in your life that are telling you you can't do it, sometimes we tell ourselves that we can't do it, and I sometimes need to prove myself wrong. Do you know what I mean? So we've got that one, and then the final one, the sixth one, if I can find it, here it is. Reminder, today nothing gets in my way. So we'll close that one. So there's 6. So they're not identical. It's a different print per page. Like, I just think you'll be really, really, really pleased with the quality of how it looks. So once you get to the end, we've got a small chunk at the back of things that might be really, really handy and useful for you. So this cover page says, I like who I'm becoming a lot. Okay, and then we move into this page. So first of all, this is for cash budgeters, mainly people who draw out money every single month and go to the bank and get their cash out. So we have a cash envelope that you can cut out and keep. I didn't put a label on it because I didn't want to pin you down to having a back-to-bank envelope, but if you cut this out, you would lose this page, yeah? But it'd be nice on the inside. And then you've got 6 cash totals, so you can have one for each month, and it's designed this way so that you can cut it out and use it as you need it. However, the back page is just this. So you don't need to worry about losing a page, if that makes sense. So on the back, it's just a bright fade, yeah? And then you've got these mason jars, these mason savings trackers in honor of our managing moderator. So we've got a mason jar here. This is broken down into 10 steps, so you can track whatever. It does say savings tracker on them, but you can do your debt, payoff. You can track so much. So you got one here, and then you got a double page spread of 2 there. So like, for instance, if you owed £10,000, that'd be 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, and so on. And then you got lines here so you can keep on track with where you're at with it. So yeah, love, 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 love this. And then the final page is your 26 envelope challenge. So just like in the previous one, with this you can save £351. It's just really, really nice. So this is something that you can rip out and use separately. You can laminate it, you can do whatever you want with it. But yeah, this is your 26 envelope challenge in really, really bright covers. And then let me just show you the back cover. It's just as thick, just as stunning, but look at this. You've got the Budget with Ira sticker club, and the stickers fit perfectly. So there is 12 on the back just because it's so much larger. So just for comparison, if I show you the back page here, so on the back page here, you had a space for 6, but obviously it's double the size now. So you can save 12 or do whatever you want with it. But yeah, this is for your Budget with Ira sticker club. And yeah, this is the planner I'm in love. So I really, really hope you like this. This is something that I'm beyond immensely proud of. I just can't get over quite... I know it's something like that I shouldn't be saying, but I've not seen anything as nice as this. This is so me, and this is so us. It's so bright. I can't wait to see how this sells. And then, you know, potentially in 6 months, we'll have a different design. Maybe we'll have something not as bright. Maybe we'll go for people who like neutral stuff, and maybe we're not. But like, for now, this is the thing that makes me beyond proud. This is what I want to do in my life. I want to sort of help people budget and get out of debt and really, really maximize their savings while having just a really fun and engaging experience with budgeting, because it can be so boring. So I'm beyond proud, but what I want to do now is go ahead and budget for June in my new budget planner. Okay, so we are here. I'm at the first paycheck bill tracker here, and this is going to be my budget for June. I haven't set anything up yet because I'm going to take my time with it. I don't want to ruin it. I want to be as neat as possible. I kind of feel like I want to do this in pencil. But yeah, I'm doing my budget for July. Now, July for me is weird because I've got my birthday in July, and also, let me just check. There's a 4-week month for me, but yeah, my birthday's in there, so I want to do stuff with that, but I haven't actually planned it out yet, so I need to go and do that. So let's get cracking. So I'm going to list the 4 incomes here. So obviously we have a Jake income. Oh, it takes, it's so nice. So this is my favorite pen. This is my Uniball Signo Gel Impact, and it doesn't bleed through. It's just really nice. Just so nice. So I'm not going to put a budget amount because I don't know how much Jake's half is going to be, but I'm going to put my stuff down. So YouTube and Etsy, I'm not going to put down because I don't know how much I'm planning to earn. And then Patreon is my next one. And that we always plan to do £200. And then emergency fund, never plan to ever take anything from my emergency. Oh, this size is so much better for me, I think. Oh, okay, right, so that's where we're at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to list all of my bills, my envelopes, how much I want to put into my sinking funds, how much I want to put into my debt or my savings, and then I will work backwards. So let me just quickly go ahead and list all of my bills, and then I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay, so here's all the bills that we've got. So they're not going to be much different. But what I've done is I've added an extra tenner into vape because things are getting more expensive and I'm starting to need to buy coils a bit more regularly. But anyway, 550 plus 12136. Oh, I've already messed that up. Be back in a sec. So what that comes up to is 1,182.34. So there's that. So obviously we've got my categories which are spending. I'm trying to not rush this so that I keep my handwriting nice. We've got groceries as well. Groceries, petrol, and household. So those are my normal envelopes, but what I'm wanting to add is a bit of self-care from this month. And I want to sort of get my hair cut every 2 weeks. I want to do a lot. So I'm going to start small and see what I can do. So first of all, spending is going to be £120. So it's 4 weeks. So that's going to be £30 a week. So that's 120. Groceries, I am no good at my 70 times table. So sorry. 70 times 4 is 280. So we're going to do 280. Is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Petrol, I think I'm going to actually budget £20 a week. So that will be £80. Household will be 4 weeks. So that's 40. And I'd like to do £60 for self-care. So let's see what that adds up to. So let's start again. Off. 120 plus 280 plus 80 plus 40 plus 60 is 580. That seems like a lot of money. No, I need to tell myself I need to take care of myself. That's what it is. So let's look at sinking funds. So first of all, we have car maintenance. It's so nice to have the freedom of fitting it in. Look, it just fits in. Car maintenance, we're going to budget 25, and we're going to budget £25 for water. That's there. What saving challenges am I going to be doing at that point? The 26 envelope challenge will be done. The 100 envelope challenge should be done. I'm going to put savings challenges. Yeah. And I've been making £300 work, but I think I might want to up it to 400. Try and get those higher numbers done. And penny challenge. Oh, penny challenge. Yeah. Let's have a look, see what July looks like. So July is supposed to add up to 22578. But if I take off where I should be, oh wow, £61. Should we put £60 into the penny challenge just to make sure that it's done? I think as well, because it's July, I want to put a bit of money in for birthdays. And I know it's not a sinking fund because I put it in to spend it immediately, but just to celebrate my birthday and maybe buy Jake something. Like, he does so much for me. So shall I just say 100? That seems reasonable. I can go out on that. I don't know what I'm going to be doing, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And if there's anything else extra, I can just add it in. So I know that I'm going to be done with the 100 envelope. I know that I'm going to be done with the 100 envelope challenge. I know I'm going to be done with the 26 envelope challenge, but I know I'm going to be doing something different, but I don't know what that's going to necessarily look like. So we do 25 plus 25 plus 400 plus 60 plus 100, and that is £610. That's still quite a lot of money, to be fair. So yeah, debt and savings. So let's write down pension, LISA, and emergency fund. So those are my three at the moment, but that may change. I'm still going to budget to put 0 into my pension, 250 into my LISA, as I always do, emergency fund, and still 250 because that's still my goal. So that will be 500. Okay, right. So here's where the maths comes in. So first what we need to do is figure out how much Jake's percentage is. So what I do is I look at all of the bills that are split. So first of all, rent, that's just me. Car is just me. TV license is both of us. Gas and electric is both of us. The 3 internet is both of us. Apple is just me. Pet insurance is both of us. My phone is me. My car insurance. Sky is both of us. And cat food is both of us. Okay, and then we've also got groceries, which is both of us, household, and water. Okay, so those bills, just those bills, come up to 643.75. When I divide it by 2 to get Jake's half, his half is 321.87. So let me just check that again before I commit in ink, because that seems low. Yeah, that's about right. I think what I forgot is to do council tax, because normally it's like 387 odd. So 389.30, let's give him the penny off. 389.37 is his half. So let's work this out. I don't know where to put my, what can you see? Right, let's work this out from back to front. So let's add up all of these and how much our total needs to be. So we got 1,182.34 plus 580 plus 610 plus 500. So that's my ideal amount that I want to earn. So 287434. Let's try that again. 1182.34 plus 580 plus 610 plus 500. So we want to have a final amount of 2872.34. So when I take off £200, which is what we'll get from Patreon, and then I take off 389.37, I am hoping to earn 2,282.97, which is a big ask. It really, really is. However, June is 5-week month, so there's no reason why I can't do that. So hopefully it will work out in my favor. But yeah, that's where we're hoping to be. If I don't quite earn that, I'll, take that back down to 300. I'll take money from other stuff. Maybe I won't spend that much for my birthday. Like, there's loads of stuff I can do to sort of trim the fat a little bit. But yeah, that's where we're at. So, okay, let's fill out the rest of this budget. So first of all, we should have 2,872.34. That's the total amount, right? And then when we take off what we're going to spend on bills, which is 1182.34, that leaves us with 1,690. And then when I take off 580, that leaves us with 1,110. When I take 610, that leaves us with 500. So that's my prospective budget. So let me just write buffer here. Oops, I made a mistake. Oh no, my first mistake. I mean, to be honest, I'll eventually be throwing this around everywhere. It's just special because it's now. So let's take that to 0. Okay, so that is my budget in a nutshell. So this is another one of those budgets where I'm actually hoping to earn quite like a good salary. So 2,282.97 is quite a lot for me as a self-employed person by myself. It's quite an ambitious target. However, June is a 5-week month for me, so I will have 5 pay stubs, and that's just Etsy. We'll have YouTube as well, and then we'll have Patreon money. So I'm really hoping that this works out really nice for us. Bills are bills. Self-care can go. It's something that I've added in extra. We're planning to do an extra 100 in saving challenges, and there's still another sort of element of saving challenges that I don't know where that's going to come from as well. So, you know, I'm really pleased with that as a budget. I am so overjoyed about this budget booklet. It is so hard to keep this thing in a frame because it's so massive. I'm really excited to get laying down stickers and just getting to use this because this is my favourite thing I've ever done, bestie. Anyway, we are done. That's my budget for June. I hope you like it, and I will see you again in the next one, bestie. Thanks for being here. Hi guys, gals and non-BIPOCs, thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share and subscribe, and if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. I've got a feeling that me and her are going to become very best friends. I think she is probably the most stunning thing I've ever seen in my life. It's something that I'm so proud of. Like, booklets and planners and things like that is really the direction that I want to go. I want to make things that help people make smart decisions for them, which only they can make. Like, my decisions are going to be different to yours, and I want to make stuff like that because it makes me beyond happy. So I hope that if you fancy it, that you snap it up, because it's a beaut, bestie. Anyway, I'm feeling very soppy and very thankful. I want to thank you for watching this video, having your eyes on this video and supporting me for the length of time that you have supported me. Whether it's 1 day or whether it's 2 years, it truly means the world to me. But an extra special thank you to the channel members and the patrons who support me on an extra level, and it is more support than I could ever express. It's just an incredible thing. If you would like to join them and support me over on Patreon, please take a look at the link in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. That is all we have for today. So until the next one, bestie, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And bestie, I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.